Hello guys, this is Ajay Kabadi from Sandbox Startups, and in this tutorial you will be learning how to create a new JHipster project. So we're gonna build the JHipster. Before that I need to make sure that you are installed Node.js, Java, Gulp, Browser and Git repository into your system. After the successful installation of all those and also JHipster generator. So after installing these all on all those after you installed all the things, you just open the command prompt and create a respective directory according to your needs. I'm gonna create a directory called as sandbox. So sandbox directory is created. So cd sandbox. So this is the folder. I'm gonna create a JHipster project over here. This is the directory I will going to create a JHipster project. So I gonna run as yo JHipster and click enter, and when I click it will be going to ask around 11 questions, which will be more of a technical base kind of a thing, and you need to make sure that how you're gonna pick that. It depends on your own needs, what all the things you need to set up and what all the things you need to have. So we're gonna create a monolithic application which will be covering the whole small level of basic production. So if your net is slow, don't worry, it will take couple of seconds to load. And here it is, a JSter generator, a version of 3.6.1. So I am creating an application in that will be generated in Sandbox, and I am having an issue with the internet connection. So I have selected a monolithic application which is recommended for the most of the simple projects. Then what's the base name of your application? I'm gonna name it as Sandbox. And what is your default Java package name? I'm gonna give it as com.sandbox. You can give your own name as your needs. Then which type of authentication you're gonna use? There are HTTP session authentication, authentication, and JWT authentication. So I'm gonna use HTTP session authentication for us in this particular application. And do you want to use a social login? So if a user gonna log in through Google, Facebook, or Twitter, you're gonna use it. So I'm gonna use it. Yes. So which database you gonna like to use? So I'm mainly using the Postgres SQL, but you can use MySQL also. You can create your database called as MySQL, and to your need you create a database according to your project name, and also give and specify the username and password for that one. And I'm going to use the Postgres SQL in this one. And which project production database you're going to use? I'm going to use Postgres SQL for my need. You can use MySQL if you want. Then which development database you're going to use? Would you like to use? I'm going to use Postgres SQL for that one. And which Hibernate second level cache? I'm going to use the local cache for my need. And do you want to use a search engine in your application? If you want to have your search engine like query in your system, you're going to use it. Yes, I'm going to use the Elasticsearch for that one. And do you want to use clustered HTTP sessions? From for now, for this application I ain't gonna use the HTTP sessions. Do you want to use the circuits? So there's a feasibility of using the web sockets also in the JHipster, so I can ignore this one. So which would you like to use, like a Maven or a Gradle for building the backend? So I'm going to use the Maven for building. So any lab size style sheet processor to your needs? I don't need that one. And any language support? I don't need that one. So which testing frameworks you would like to use? I'm going to use the Gatling for that one. Click yes. So it's gonna take couple of time to get reload and to create a server side and also the client side application. So depending on your internet speed, it may take a couple of while to generate all the basic project structure. So until it gets created, uh, I will come through to in the next video gonna explain how you're gonna open the project and what the structure is about and how the client and server based talk and how you're gonna connect to the any database that you have chosen over here. If you have created a MySQL, you can create a database name with this itself as a sandbox itself. If you have another name for a database, you can connect to that one. We will look through it in next video. Thank you.